Hi, welcome back to my ICT YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss on paper 3, November 2021 paper. So we were focusing on web authoring in this video. So first of all, let's move to task 3, web page. So you're going to create a web page and style sheets to promote recycling plastic waste. The web page and style sheets must work in any browser. So first you need to create a folder called plastic and locate the following files, store them in your plastic folder. So let's get the source file first. So we need to create a folder called plastic. Then locate the file given. So banner, page, mph, bottle, plastic.css, plastic JPEG, text file, and also source. So copy the files given, put it into the plastic folder. So you should have 7 files here, 7 items here. Then the next thing you have to do is you need to create in the plastic folder a web page called plastic.html. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we can use Expressions web file to solve this task. So first of all, you need to launch your Expressions web file. So after you put in all the required file in the folder, just need to go to open site. Navigate to the folder where you save the file. So I save it here. Plastic, open. So we will have all the files in the folder list. If you're unable to view in your folder list, you can actually always go to the panel, enable the option, or by pressing the shortcut alternate F1. So you have your folder list always available. Then right click, create a new HTML file, rename it as plastic.html. So this is the file we want. So renamed it. So open the file. You can have the design view. You can have the split view where you can see the HTML command together with your design at the bottom. So in this web page, you must make sure that this web page works in all the browser and have the table structure which fit 100% of the browser window. So it must be 100% of the browser window, and this is how the table should look like. So basically in this table, we are having a basic table of 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 rows with 2 columns, 1, 2, 3. So with 3 columns table. So we create a 4 rows, 3 columns table first, then merge each of the cell accordingly. Then don't forget, for each of the cell, you need to set their height and width accordingly. So each table cell is identified with the letter some dimension has shown. So you must set the percentage value, not pixel, because it was given in percentage. Then the cell content shown in the diagram must not show in your final web page. It means that the ABC cell labeling and the height and width. And another reminder is the table border must not appear on the final web page. So if we look at the questions, CSS file was given, so we can make a mark down here. We're going to put this in our CSS style sheets later on. So let's go and create the table. Go to table, insert table. So you put in 4 rows and 3 columns table. And it should be 100 in percent. So set OK. You have the table appear. And we need to merge the cell one by one. So the first thing is row number 1, it should be one single cell. So we need to merge this cell. So select row 1, right click, modify, merge cell. So you can see in your HTML command, in your HTML code, the table have been created using the table tag. And this is the section where we have row number 1. So in the TD for row number 1 first cell, we use span to merge the 3 cells become one cell. So that's the position for your cell A. And for cell A, we need to set the height with 15%. So right click within the cell property, because this is the properties about a single cell. So cell property, set the height. So go to specify height, make it in percent. So set it 15%. So apply. Okay. So you can see here is the command for the inline style HTML command to set the height for 15% for this cell. Then the next cell we need to do is we are going to merge cell B. 2 cells become one. So go to cell B, second row, select the 2 cells. So when you do the selections, you can see the first 2 TD have been selected. So right click, modify, merge. So you will have TD correspond equals to 2 to merge the cell. Then right click, cell property. We need to set it here mentioned width 60%, height 45%. So we set the width in percent, height also in percent. So width is 60%, the height is 45%. So apply, okay. So this is how it should be written in the HTML markup. The next one is the D, cell D. Height is 20%, again is a merge cell. So we go to cell D, select, right click, modify, merge. Then right click again, cell properties. So set this one we required the height only. So set the height in percent, we put in 20%. So apply, okay. So you have the cell D being entered. Then next one for the cell E and F, they are sharing the same property. So we can do the setting together. So what we can do is select cell E and F, select the 2 cells, right click, properties, set the height and the width in percent. Remember to change the unit. So here the width should be 30% and the height is actually 20%. So apply, okay. Then last one is for the cell C. Cell C, they don't need us to set for the cell property, but we need to merge the cell. So what we need to do is select the 3 cells after cell row number 1. So 1, 2, 3, the 3 cells. Right click, modify, merge it. So you will see that instead of using core span, now we are using row span because the merging go across 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3. So row span equals to 3. That is for cell C. So this is how the table should look like. So after the table being set up, now we are going to place in the content. So in question number 19, place in cell A the image N21 banner. So we go to cell A. Cell A is here. So you can get N21 banner, click, drag, insert the picture. So this is how it will be inserted. Then next one, in cell B, put a placeholder which will fill the width of the cell to contain the video clips N21bitch.mp4. And it will display an automated text-based error message if the browser cannot support this video type. So what we need to do is identify the position of your cell B. So this is the position for cell B, second row. So I will do it in the command here. So in between the TD, we put in the video. So video tag, and the attribute width of this video placeholder is 100% because they want to fit the full width of the video. Okay, then you can put in the source to include the source file. So here src to link it. So we are having n21 beach.mp4 and the type is video/mp4. This is to identify the type, the attribute. Then we can write down the error message. So your browser does not support this video file type. So you can save it. Try to browse in the browser view. So this is where your picture is, your video is, and you can try to play. It is working. Okay, so the next task we need to do is we need to insert the picture for cell C, the bottom pictures. So go to cell C, so this is cell B, and then our position for cell C is actually here. So we're going to drag the picture for bottles. So click, drag, place it in cell C. This is where the picture is. And then next one, cell E. So cell E is in this position, cell E at the bottom. So we go to cell E. So cell E, we need to insert the picture of plastic. You can use drag and drop. On also cell F. If you don't want to use drag and drop, you can actually go to insert picture from file. So you choose the picture, insert. Okay, they did the same thing. So remember to save your work from time to time. Okay, so save it. You can go to your browser, try to refresh it. I try to make it slightly smaller size so you can see that. Okay, this is how it should be shown. So the video. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is place inline star attribute. Inline star attribute is actually we set the stars. Okay, we set the dimension. We set the star using this kind of command where you have inside the, this is for image. So example, inside the image tag, so we have star equal. So you set the attribute within here. So this is what we call inline star attribute. Okay, inline star attribute in your HTML. So for each image, fit the width of the whole table cell and maintain its aspect ratio. So what we need to do for the inline star attribute is you need to go to each of the picture. So go and identify each of the picture file you are having, the picture image. So under the image, we are going to change their width. So delete the original width over here. We change it using star attribute equal. Then within double quotation, set the width colon 100%. So this is the command we need to set. This is to fit the whole picture inside the cell width. So go and get another image we are having. So second image, replace the width here with inline star attribute. So third one, fourth. Because just now we already put in the fourth picture. So this is how it should be. Then in cell, question 21, in cell D, the content, place in cell D the content of plastic.txt, display the text in 3 paragraphs, add 4 paragraphs the text. This is the text we wanted you to add, and apply H2 stars to all the text in cell D. So open the text file. This is how it looks like. So select all the content. go to cell D. So this is the position for your cell D. So paste in the text, and each of this we want to make it as paragraph style. So go to style set paragraph, but they should have 3 different paragraphs. So what we have to do is we need to put an enter here to make it 3 paragraphs. So if you observe in your HTML command, you can see that this is 1 paragraph, 2, and 3 paragraphs here. Okay, you're having 3 paragraphs right now. So after the 3 paragraphs, then we need to add in the 4th paragraph by typing in the text web page last updated by. So go to enter. So you type in web page last updated by colon followed by your candidate's detail, which is your name, then center number and candidate's number. I'm using ZZ999 for the center number, then 9999 as your candidate's number here for the example. Okay, then after we done all these things, they have become a paragraph, right? Then all these, they should be in H2 style. So please select all the content and change them to H2. So they will become each of the H2 styles in each paragraph. So you can save your work and try to have a checking in the browser view. This is how it looks like at the moment. Okay, if I put it full screen, so this is how it should look like. So we're going to change it next one to attach the style sheets. So attach the style sheets. So we go to format, CSS styles, attach style sheets. So browse in your browse to get the file being linked, then click OK. So the changes will apply. Save it, go to your browser, refresh. So this is how the web page should look like. So the next task you need to do is you need to display your source in your web page in your editor. Take a copy of your HTML source. You can either screenshot from the line here, so you can take the code, so you can screenshot. I'll make some amendment here so that I can fit all this in one picture. Please do save it before you screenshot. So this is the first thing you need to put in. So go to your evidence. So just now I didn't copy out the evidence. So you need to actually bring over the evidence document here. So let me access the file. The evidence document is not given, so we need to create it by ourselves. So create a Word document. So don't forget, in the header, put in your candidate's detail, which is very important. So evidence number 3. This is what you need to show us. You can also copy and paste the command and put in the evidence document. Then next thing is you need to display the web page in your browser. If necessary, resize it. Make sure all the page can be seen, all the data can be read, and the address bar is visible. So this is what you should show us in the browser view. And refresh it. We could try to resize it a bit to ensure that we show the whole thing. But you need to make sure that when you screenshot, the address bar is visible, and then the content is also visible. So I will adjust it somewhere like this. Okay, so sorry, so this is what we need to screenshot. If let's say in one screenshot you're unable to show up the whole thing, you can actually put it in several screenshots. Okay, so this is your first screenshot. So evidence number 4. So this is the picture, and then just need to give us several screenshots, because another important things which you need to remember is that the content should be fully visible to your examiner, so your examiner is able to read the content. So this is what you need to complete for your task on the web page. I hope with this video it clearly explained to you how you can solve in the web page task for November 2021 paper. Thank you. If you like my video, do subscribe and my channel and like this video. Thank you.